In a handover devoid of macabre theatrics and ceremony that has defined previous exchanges, the bodies of 4 hostages kidnapped by Hamas-led terrorists and held captive in Gaza for over 16 months were returned to Israel early Thursday morning. The remains returned include the bodies of Shlomo Mansour, Itzik Elgarat, Tzachi Idan, and Ohad Yahalomi. Thought to be the oldest hostage, Shlomo Mansour, aged 85, had been killed during the attack on October the 7th. Elgarat was 69 at the time of his kidnapping. Idan and Yahalomi were both 49. Their deaths had not previously been announced by the IDF. In a statement, the Israel Prison Service said that it would only free the 602 Palestinian prisoners after the bodies of hostages arrived in Israel. Some Hebrew-language media saying the bodies would need to be positively identified before the prisoner release was completed, a measure that reflected the lack of trust in Israel after Hamas handed over the body of a Gazan woman rather than that of Shiri Bibas last week. Shlomo Mansour was born in 1938 and survived the Farhud pogrom in Iraq. He immigrated to Israel in 1951 and was one of the founders of Kibbutz Kisufim. He was described as an energetic and cheerful man dedicated to giving, a polymath with a strong work ethic. Tzachi Idan was taken captive from his home in Kibbutz Nahal Oz after his oldest daughter, Mayan, aged 18, was shot and killed through the safe room door. The terrorists held Tzachi, his wife Gali, and their 2 other children hostage in the house for some time before taking Tzachi and dragging him to Gaza. The attack on the family's home was live-streamed by the Hamas terrorists to Gali's Facebook account, as the children were seen asking about their dead sister and whether they too would be killed. Ohad Yahalomi from near Oz was described as a devoted and loving family man, a passionate sportsman and an avid traveller who worked at the Israel Nature and Parks Authority for years, dedicating his life to the preservation of nature. Out of his deep love for the desert, he co-authored a scorpion field guide and was involved in educational activities within the Bedouin community. Also from near Oz, Itzik Elgarat served the kibbutz for years with dedication as a groundskeeper. Described as an integral part of the social fabric, he loved spending time at the local pub, hosting friends and connecting different generations. His great love for soccer and backgammon was well known. He will be remembered for his laughter, his big heart, and his willingness to always be there for anyone in need.